What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 to catch you up to speed on what is currently going on this show. JBL is mad that I won the Royal Rumble. I took his spot and won the Rumble, and he thinks I should not be going to the main event of WrestleMania. The problem is, previously, I lost my title to JBL, so he's actually the champion right now, so he shouldn't care that I won the Rumble. He shouldn't have even been in the Rumble. He's the champion. So let's see how that plays out today. Yes, he put a bounty on my head, and now I must fight William Regal, who took part in that bounty of $100,000, and Hardcore Holly in his corner. What are the chances that we get a cutscene with JBL in it interfering in this match somehow, some way that seems appropriate? In any event, I welcome you to a fine Thursday as we rapidly approach SummerSlam weekend, and the biggest party of the summer. Keep saying the tagline, announcers and commentators. But what if, follow me here, what if somebody next week has a bigger party? How do you stop that? Anyway, semantics aside, there are a variety of wrestling things to discuss here on this channel. Now, yesterday I filmed that video before the batch of 2K18 screenshots came out, and unexpectedly, we got two looks at two entrances. And I emphasize entrances for any channel that goes, oh look, new gameplay. No one was playing the game, they're entrances. That's different. We have not seen gameplay yet. And obviously tomorrow, all the other important WWE YouTubers are going to go play that game at the SummerSlam event in New York tomorrow. I will not, obviously. Obviously, I am far too critical of this game. Anyway, or of those games. But the entrances, I think, look pretty good. That new lighting engine is going to work wonders. But as I said before, when those first batches of screenshots hit, man, they make the main guys look really, really good. The top guys, not the rival, the top guys, Rollins and Brock and whatnot, looked really, really good. And the other shots that they put out, they look good, but not as good as Rollins and Brock and Cena, etc., etc. So, they put out a shot of Tozawa, the power of Tozawa, and it looked good, but it didn't look as good as Rollins. And they put out a screenshot of Jinder, the modern-day Maharaja, which looked good, but also outdated because that was before his main event push, because he was certainly not getting that push when the cutoff happens at WrestleMania. So always beware the Mania cutoff, which makes your games potentially very outdated every single year. So there's that. But now they looked alright. The entrance videos looked alright. That lighting is definitely gonna work wonders when they're gonna be using old models. Like, I'm not sure how touched up that they had for Anderson Gallows, but it still looked pretty good. Now the commentary was better it was better just because it did not have the same old lines from Jerry the King Lawler putting those educated feet to good use, right? But you still had stuff like Cole saying, I wonder what him, where there should be a name, but he's just saying him, and I'm like, yeah, okay, there's still going to be a lot of reused lines in there, and it was nice to hear Corey Graves, right? I mean, Byron Saxton, kind of whatever, but it was nice to hear Corey Graves. I appreciate that. And you could kind of tell that they were in the same room. My issue is the actual audio mixing seemed off. Like, the audio mixing between the commentary and how you're supposed to hear the crowd and the music all felt just kind of off. So, I don't know. They can get there, perhaps for launch in under 2 months here. They can get there. Will they get there? That's a different story, because I feel like every year we say, oh yeah, they'll get there, and then the game comes out and you're like, no, not really. Not really. You wish, you hope, you remain optimistic, but then things start to trickle out, and it's like, well, yeah, but you didn't quite get there. So, here's hoping they get there. I'm never going to be like, alright, they'll never do it, because that's asinine. There are plenty of game companies that put out sequels that eventually make a good sequel, provided there is an audience to buy the game, right? Eventually. But I think having blind faith in a thing is perhaps the worst thing you can do, and I'm not going to do that. certainly given the previous history of the series and whatnot. Which is, granted, never terrible, but compared to other games that cost $60, they've got a lot of work to do. Anyway, that was your 2K18 business. There was an article today on IGN that had a little bit more in terms of details, and one of which being they've changed the kickout system again. So I'm very curious to see how that actually plays when that thing comes out in October, and if we can get any actual footage of that beforehand. I don't know when their embargo ends. Obviously, I'm not going to their event, so I have no idea when their embargo ends. But I would imagine, you know, before the game's out, they will end their embargo, and we'll get some actual footage of how that new pin system works. Or, yeah, the new kickout system. Anyway, moving on from this 2K18 beardness, I'm sure that we'll get more roster reveals this week. They've already unveiled, I think, 47 people, and it's most of who you would expect to be in that game. Mostly. It's not super surprising in a lot of cases. Oh, no. You know what, Regal? Fine. You know what? Fine. I was going to do my top row business, but no, he reversed my finisher. He reversed my finisher. I don't appreciate that. Torture rack! Torture rack of William Regal! Ha-ha! Apply the pressure to William Regal! Give up! You tap, or you snap. And do I get a cutscene? No? Really? JBL did not interfere at all. Really? I am in shock that JBL did not make his presence felt in this bit of business. Now then, next week, will it be a tag team match, playa? We had our one-on-one encounters where I am inexplicably teamed up with Booker T, which is fine. He is definitely a decorated tag team champion and a decorated singles champion, 6 time. But you have to again wonder how many of these matches actually matter, considering I already have my shot to get to the belt at Mania that JBL is currently holding on to. Bounty still up for grabs, with No Way Out, the final pay-per-view before WrestleMania, fast approaching. Will JBL and his associates succeed in destroying attackslug?
Let's cut to the chase. You're offering $100,000 to the man who can take me out. But I've got a better idea. How about you put that bounty on the line, and I'll put up my #1 contender status for a title match at WrestleMania. You and me can settle it this Sunday, and No Way Out.
He's the champion.
Whoa, he's risking his #1 contendership? If he loses the match, he loses his title opportunity at WrestleMania.
Not for nothing, young lady. There's $100,000 at stake.
Uh-oh. Triple threat? Can you dig it?
Whoa. Hold on. You're gonna reward him for trying to take you out? I've got a better idea. How about the two of us take him and his goons out right here tonight? And as a thank you, you put that WrestleMania title match on the line against me this Sunday.
But
an impressive counteroffer. Which
you don't
one will
have
you
any
choose?
money, Booker T? And... Alright. Face Booker at No Way Out. If you do, he claims he'll help you against JBL's bounty hunters in a match tonight, which that match won't matter at all. Number 2. Face JBL at No Way Out. If so, you stand to win his $100,000 bounty, but you're probably on your own tonight. Well, number 1, I don't need the money. Number 2, I have a poor history with JBL. And number 3, JBL's the champion! So, sure, Booker. I'll fight Booker T, who I know I won't have problems picking up and fighting. He's not in a different weight class, or, well, he kind of is, but he's not super heavy. And I can easily beat Booker T at No Way Out. So, I'll give you that favor, Book. But guess what? You're gonna lose. I've already beaten you once this week, Book, so, you know, just putting that out there. Attackslug versus Booker T at No Way Out this Sunday. And yes, as you might expect, a tag team match player. Anyway, on to other wrestling news for the day. Got some GFW bits and bobs here. The first of which being that Tyrus, a.k.a. Brodus Clay, is sitting himself at home because he feels like he's not being used properly in GFW. So he's like, you know what? You got those 12 weeks of TV tapings coming up, and I'm just going to sit at home because you ain't going to properly use me, was his, essentially, creative is his complaint. Which, sure, fine. Also means you're not getting paid. But also, like, contractually, can you do that? Like, I'm not sure how GFW's deals are structured, right? So I don't know if he can actually do that and not be in breach of contract in some way. Also, Booker T, you are a terrible tag team partner. You're terrible. I told you to attack Hardcore Holly. I hit RB and up, and you're attacking Regal, who's the legal man. So, Booker T, do your job properly, or don't do it at all. For real, though. Because Regal's the legal one, and I said attack the opponent, which is Bob Holly there. Sparky plug. Sparky plug. Anyway, also in GFW business, we have some rumors. They have been trying to hire Mr. James E. Cornette, which, from what I've heard from his podcast the past, while and a bit, is that he has no interest in getting back on TV in any kind of, full-time capacity. So I seriously doubt, even if they are offering him, whatever they can offer him, which I assure you is not enough for Jim Cornette, say, yeah, sure, I'll totally take your pittance that GFW can pay and then go back to work on TV, like, full-time. Now, granted, it's GFW, and they're, like, filming, their thing, like, they're filming 3 months in 6 days, right? So it's not that big of a deal. All right, I'll fly down to, or drive down to, he hates planes, so he'll drive down from Camp Cornette and get himself a hotel, or get put up in a hotel for, the days required, the 6 days of filming. And, I'm sure that would be amenable, but also he said he doesn't want to be a guy on TV. His managerial days at this point are pretty much over, so he's not going to do that. So you're kind of barking up the wrong tree there, GFW. Seriously. Oh, come on now. Come on now. Oops. Oh, no! I've turned on Booker T, given my intentions that I'm fighting him at No Way Out. I didn't mean to. I can assure you that much. Also, Hardcore Holly. Hi. You are not legal, but I can still totally hit you with these submission maneuvers. Anyway, moving on. We have some updates from the ticket sales at the 4 nights at Barclays coming up this Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. They aren't sold out yet. Which in previous years they sold out a lot better for those 4 shows. Perhaps the demand has lessened. Perhaps it is just the current way that wrestling is going. Could be a lot of reasons that they're not currently sold out, considering those shows are, very shortly. But I know last year, the NXT TakeOver ticket sales, they tanked. Oh no, referee! Getting that suplex. The secondhand scalper prices on NXT stuff last year tanked real hard because they had counted on the demand from the year before. But the year before had that Bayley and Sasha Banks match. The year before had Finn Balor and Kevin Owens. Like that 2015 show was something else. And 2016, not quite the same fervor. Like, I'm not saying it was a bad show, but not quite the same fervor. So yeah, they got these scalpers got hosed on that, and I always laugh every time scalpers get hosed on anything. Speaking of which, where are the pre-orders for that SNES Classic? For real though. All right, so William Regal, I'm not letting you tag out here. Elsewhere. Get into the corner. There we go. Oh, he reversed it. No! Aha! Foiled you. Foiled your plans. Yep. I totally made that happen. That totally worked. Hey, Booker T, a little help here. I'd appreciate it. I'd really appreciate the assistance. King Booker. Why is he attacking the wrong guy? Seriously. I'll make you tap. Booker, attack the other guy. I could have tapped him out if you actually did the work. Book, stop attacking. Oh no, ref bump again. This match is just nonsense. This is unmitigated nonsense. And, oh no. Regal is just House of Fire. Don't let him tag out. Yes. Do the job. Booker! Right in your area, William Regal. Right in your area. Yeah, Holly, get in here. See what happens. Booker. Do a thing. Booker. Do a thing. Booker, do a thing! He doesn't care. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter if I hit RB up or RB down. He does the same exact thing. Same exact thing. There we go. Oklahoma. Thanks, Booker. Counter ref. 1, 2, 3. Oh, really? Really? Elsewhere, Baron Corbin. Supposedly, he's got heat because of things he did backstage in some... Booker T! Help me out! What is your... You're the worst, Booker T. You are the literal worst, Booker T. Baron Corbin's got some heat because of things that he did backstage. Or at least that's the current reasoning behind why he lost his Money in the Bank briefcase. That is what I've been hearing quite a bit. So, whether or not it's true, whether or not he shouted it at some officials backstage, who knows? But, is what I'm currently hearing. Come on, just... There, go. That's way too far away. He's already in the... Video game. Yeah, that's what you get, Booker T. That's what you get, Booker T. Referee. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Give me 3. Give me 3. That's kind of it here for news. Oh, no. I'm sorry. There was one more news story. And it is courtesy of Brie Bella. Brie Mode on her husband, Daniel Bryan, and his chances of ever wrestling again. And it is, yeah, if she's definitely behind the idea. I can't stop today. She is definitely behind the idea. If his doctors will clear him. So, not the WWE doctors, his doctors. Don't you dare tag out. Don't you dare tag out. And then obviously, they aren't gonna let him wrestle, right? So that's not gonna happen. But you can certainly see him in like New Japan, Ring of Honor, just traveling the world, being D-Bry. Oh no, that's not cool. Regal, get better security. Here we go. Picking him up. Brainbuster! First of all, Hardcore Holly, get bopped. No, get bopped! Get bopped. Rope break. You and your chintzy rope break, William Regal, can get a slug sploder. RB and up is for Hardcore Holly. Referee, there we go. 1, 2, Booker T, you're the worst. I can't say it enough, Booker T. You are the worst. I should have had that. But no. Really? No. Holly, no. Nuh-uh. I'm just out of words now. This is so dumb. Rope break. You and your rope break. I care not for rope breaks. Here we go. Alright. Here's the plan. Do this. Tag in. Booker's fresh. Get out. Hit Holly. No, hit Holly. No, referee, no! I wanted to hit Holly. I wanted to face. I hate you. No! Hardcore Holly, no. Get suplexed. Booker T, do the work. 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 Here we go. There we go. Scissor kick. It's happening. Spinneroni. It's happening. Booker T, pin the man. Oh, just pin the man. Just Booker T, pin the man. Don't pay attention to me. 2, 3. There we go. How hard was that? Here are your winners. And not the tag team champions of the world. Blair? Jolly good show. The next champ? No. Anyhow, that was a bit anticlimactic as we head into No Way Out. That'll be tomorrow with Booker T. Thanks for watching. I'm attackslug. More videos every day. See you next time, right here on this channel. Hello!